You know right, assassin me. Airport and my moja nananum shegu edigu on my
Mimo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so mesre se wote kasa e wo background na facha me and say bibi a me hear reports for ye free no construction site and kasa and I made the report neighbor story way ehun here inti no e was say me de ebremo, so please forgive me if you are hearing noise at the background. Now we international news aba from Bloomberg. International news aba. Na washa Bloomberg News the bakra will present your friend Justin Lee na rehosem se yebe ekasa afa Ghana ho on international news na enye asemde. Now shebebia yede ade read no asekel top news or say Ghana Central Bank plans emergency meeting after currency slump. Now I say the cedi slumped 2.7% on Monday, the biggest decline in more than 3 years, to a record low, extending this year's slump to 34% and making it the world's worst performer after bankrupt Sri Lanka's rupee among 150 currencies tracked by Bloomberg. Bloomberg say, "Ewiase ni nano, omo air track amai nkwa 150 omusika na aside Sri Lanka, Ghana eni esika no atete apansan. And that me no ka say cedi no dollar no e true mika by next week na do 11 cedis. Just Endra echi it was 8 cedis. Any can 9 ho.
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Echo 11. It is not funny anymore. It is not funny anymore. And you see, if the dollar keeps rising like that, this country still we go into debt. And I will explain why. I'll make because people are not realizing that side. So that you see why it is terrible for us the way the dollar is going on. Metro. But this is the international news coming. This is what they are reporting on Ghana. What our cedi is doing. Now let's go into it. The Indian make us a terrible Emma on my Ghana and they say a car yedi. It is in dollars. Too. Listen to what I'm saying. A car Ghana yedi no. Yen calculate what Ghana cedis mu. Ye calculate what dollars. Se ye tiaka na. Ye de yen Ghana cedi no. Eni ye be convert no. E de akọ dollars na ye tia. Nti yemfa ne say 2017 na bia ya akọ akọje bosia no ye 1 billion. We de yemfa ne say 2017 ekufa Dubai ya akọje bosia e ye 1 billion. That time no the dollar was 4. Okay? Inti na ye tia sa ekana sa 1 billion no ye de Ghana ye 4 billion Ghana cedis ene betua $1 billion. Now ekano enya sa time na ye tia wo ye gi loan na ye tia no years ahead and we pay it in dollars prevailing rates. Inti hwesika ye gi ye ebia 2017 $1 billion ana eye 4 billion Ghana cedis and then that same 1 billion no ye kotua na ye tia ho nsinwo ye tia 10 billion. So you see how the depreciation of the cedi affects us terribly. You see how the depreciation no affecting. But this sector or this side, no, people are not really even talking about it. People are not seeing that side. Inti eyani yebeka say yedeka. But once the dollar is rising, yeah, council endorse. And we are not
Melodies
seeing that side.
TV on
we are
YouTube.
Not talking about that side. It's a very terrible situation we are in as a country. And I'm really pissed. Say, Baumia de dia wo ye nina. It is on the time and a dollar no do 11 and we are not hearing anything about him. We are not hearing anything from Dr. Baumia. Senya now will hold the lecture and no tebe. Today we are not hearing anything. Who are you going to blame? your currency now, aside Sri Lanka or Maya Abo. Today, your currency, aside Sri Lanka, no, Ghana Sika, the whole world, 150 countries. Ghana Yesika near the West. Aside Sri Lanka, Yesika near the West. Who are you going to blame? You are still going to blame Russia? Are you still going to blame Ukraine? Are you still going to blame COVID? Among 150, records no COVID no saying a wunya. So how come? Say among 150, and I'll explain why this is happening. How come say among 150 no usika no airto from say? It will be him. Now this is the reason why, and then ye deity akwa share assembly mo ana assembly eba ekunyen. Now let me explain. Nini na eye car edayeso. President Akufo-Addo, he complained. Say Mahama bobusian. In fact, any Mahama time can Akufo-Addo complaining. At a meal's time, Akufo-Addo complained. Say NDC bobusian Mahama so buy bobusian. But when he came, or bobusian fi obia esin obia from Nkrumah time. It was the car at one minus so. Now, me mamuti asiye say sa credit ratings, credit industry, credit unions no. Sa Fitch money Moody's no or ratings are one de buy no. I made you understand say a very serious ratings I was say on mine ye fan very very serious. I told you that. Now, this is what is happening. Investors are wamudi omusike egu on mine mu in dollars.
Melodies TV
Once
on
ratings
YouTube.
they buy no. Omehu ne say dabi Ghana economy ne nye. Ye de sika kohyemu a ye beboka enti ye atwe afimu and then they took out their money. That is why the cedi is depreciating that one, because investors are pulling their money from our economy because of credit ratings now a buy. And that was the reason why a buying they release by a normal cassette and the credit ratings no and the because they know said the investors will act on that. This is the whole thing. Wabano Baba Catro and the COVID, Obano Baba Catro say Russia or bois, a ye Bussian bebrebe or mobile. They were told, and ran no mobile Bussian. They were told, say, Massa, the muye, Mubegu economy no, Mubegu economy no, Mubegu economy no. They weren't concerned, and they went on to do it. Today, Sikrum ne bisa Ghana ni bia. And you see, Mama Watia says, once the dollar rises, everything goes up. Every single thing goes up. Once the dollar rises, every single thing will go up. Petrol bekosu, bibia bekosu. Because we are import dependent country. I've told you this and I've explained this to you. Now, instead of them sitting down and planning ahead, one him said, Mokai, when the dollar was approaching somewhere around 7 cedis or 8 cedis, a buying a buy because say one day say $2 billion dollars to say then a good system nimo. And I told you say it will not work. I told you say it will not work because Mahama so the same thing and it didn't work. But hey, time about 1 year the dollar was
TV
around
on YouTube.
7 going to 8 and the dollar no nam 10 na equal 11. So clearly it failed. It didn't work. Just some 2 months, 3 months ago, no more years or more faster decision. No? And that time, no, the cedi appreciated a bit. And I may catch him say, oh my Ghana yet, no, we know and truly it didn't work. I am saddened. Hey, if you're a businessman, you should be crying right now because of the situation we have in the country today. And you see, these people, it looks like they are not even concerned. What they are concerned about is breaking the 8. Baby Obekobia breaking the 8. People are dying, people are crying, businesses are collapsing because of the dollar rate. But you are concerned about breaking the 8. You are concerned about say, oh, Tor, and then on Amha, and the one Amha, he's storing here. You are concerned about that. That is what they are concerned about. The next elections. Inti Baumia or Dao to me that. Baumia Dao to me that. Me sure say dey we onya crank up ebi obeba be blame NDC. But emfa. Baumia and Dao to me that. Look at what is going on in this country. Charlie, God be with us. God be with us, because what is going on? I'm saying why you comment box, but that's it.